Abiotic resources are also called as non-renewable resources because which gets completely exhausted as we make use of continuous usage, and it will be required a time of millions of years to have once again. Next is, what is a potential resources? So what do you mean by potential resources? The resources which have not been used to their full potential but can be used in the future requirement are known as potential resources. They will be not be used at present, but they will be utilized in the near future. Next, name the resources on the basis of their origin, development, renewability, and distribution. So we know the resources have been classified based on different categories. What are those? Natural resources are further classified on the basis of their origin, development, renewability, and distribution. So based on origin, we have two, biotic and abiotic. Based on development, potential and actual. And renewability, renewable and non-renewable. And the distribution, we have ubiquitous and localized resources. These are the four main categories on which the resources have been classified. Next is answer the questions in detail. So differentiate between ubiquitous and localized resources. So the difference between ubiquitous and localized resources are, so the ubiquitous says the resources that are found everywhere are called ubiquitous resources, whereas the localized resources are those that are found at certain places only. Example is air and sunlight for the ubiquitous resources as they are present everywhere. Gold, silver and coal is a limited resources which can be found in only certain places. And ubiquitous resources are renewable resources, localized resources are non-renewable resources. Next is, human beings are considered as the greatest resource of a country. Justify. You need to say why the human beings are considered or taken into consideration that they are one of the best resources of the country. So answer is, with the help of the knowledge what we gain, skill what we possess, the technology which we learn, human beings make use of those technology, knowledge and skill in order to make use of the natural resources in the best manner and convert into useful products. And by education and good health, human beings have become valuable resources. Progress of the country depends on the resources present in our environment. Man is a social animal who can interact and make the things better than the actual one. So dear students, the next question is, how can resources be conserved? So the resources can be conserved by improving the quality of human life, conserving the earth's diversity, minimizing the depletion or increase of natural resources, utilization of natural resources, and changing personal attitude and practices towards the environment, and enabling communities, the people, to take care of their own environment, and respecting and caring for all forms of life on the earth. So by improving the quality of human life and going for the environmental products, then conserving the earth diversity, decreasing the usage of natural resources, and changing personal attitude towards the environment, and increasing the knowledge among the community people about environment, and respecting and caring for the others' life on the earth. Next is differentiate between conservation of resources and sustainable development. So the difference between conservation and the sustainable development are: conservation of resources, using resources judiciously in a good manner to the maximum extent and without wasting is called conservation of resources, whereas use of natural resources in proper manner for today and also consume them for future generation, future needs also, is called sustainable development. Saving the resources from environmental problems, hazards means problems, second point. Next, preserving the resources by utilizing it in the proper manner and in the right way. Next is, how do gifts of nature become resources in the future? A gift of nature can become a resource if human beings are able to recognize any substance as a resource. First point. Next, due to the utilization of technology, the things or the material substance can be converted and used as resource and provides valuable economical worth profit from that things which are the materials which we are utilizing. And resources are free of cost without any expenses can be used in various forms without paying to the nature. So these are all the gifts of nature in utilizing the resources in the future also today. So dear students, please go through the video and prepare for the test. Thank you.